Bringing so much joy to each and every son and daughter. Say we gonna rise.
Call me 449-3095.
As the sun shines, you know we gon' take it higher. We gotta
Celebration around the Caribbean. Hello.
Hello, Matt, you missed that boy.
I missed that?
Matt is a blameko.
I got ball to ball, man, from Aussie. Aussie gave me everything that I wanted.
stoke up the fire.
449-3095. Where are the West Indies fans?
Michael holding balls in the heat of
West Indies through to the final Sunday versus England. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy that cricket.
You enjoy that?
Oh, yes, oh, yes. If I didn't see that earlier, somebody had tell me I'd cry.
better known as the eyes of the West.
Where are the West Indies fans? Hello, talk to me.
Happy.
You happy?
Yes, I'm not lost in this again. I'm West Indian.
You feeling
Give
proud?
me a break.
Oh, we gotta rally.
Hello, talk to me here.
Matt, I just want to say thanks to you and Q95 and especially Aussie
Yes.
because I'm in the Bronx there working and it was great listening to that because I'm nowhere close to television. I enjoy every moment of it.
You enjoyed the final moments there. Thanks to Aussie and Q95, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Bringing so much joy to each and every son and
Talk to me here.
Yes, Matt.
How you doing, man?
I'm fine with you.
Good, good.
But this is just a win for the West Indies, you know, because this morning our girls won.
Mm-hmm.
And look, this afternoon, well, the boys are doing okay too.
Right. You're
We're
proud.
always in the victory there now.
All right. You have to congratulate the guys, huh? The fans are calling in from all over. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
I see that live like when you're drinking a PC cold Kubuli beer, boy.
Uh-huh.
7 wicked swimmer to go, boy.
Oh, boy.
Congratulations to West Indies. Oh boy, Russell, hip hip hooray! Matt, thank you, RC and Q95. But I see it live, so God bless you. Q95 all the way up there.
divided
Thank you, Marlon.
islands
One of the many exciting fans there, and of course,
forever to be at somebody's mercy. Little keys can open up mighty doors. Rally from the West Indies. Now and forever. Rally from the West Indies.
I'm hearing from the West Indies fans from all over the world.
The runs are gone.
Very, very proud.
Bringing so much joy to each and every son and daughter. Say we gonna rise again like a raging fire. As the sun shines, you know we gon' take it higher. But we got to what? Rally. Rally round the West Indies. Now and forever. We got to rally.
1:30 is the afternoon time there as we review, if you will, the big victory of the West Indies. Hello, talk to me here.
Thank you, Matt.
Uh-huh.
West Indies. But I cried, man.
You cried?
Yeah, man. Just come from my eyes, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, man, why fellas, I say, Lord, cover my boys. Let us give us a victory for the West Indies people. God, give us a victory.
They need a CMOS age, huh?
Yeah, man, I say, Lord, cover us in your blood, give us a victory.
All right, my brother.
For 10 long years, we ruled the cricket world. Now the rule seems coming to an end. But down here, just a chink in the armor is enough to lose a friend. Some of the old
You know, a number of fans all around the world are saying thank you, Q95. I could not see it live on television,
but when the
But you guys were able to bring the final ball to ball. Make you feel that you're part of that moment there, huh? Hello, talk to me.
Yes, man, we do it.
All right.
And you know the women win this morning, you know.
That's what I heard.
As well.
All right.
But you know, we can't talk about the failures now. But you know, the only flat spot we have is Samuel Pretty. But other than that, my boy, we have fellas that can do the work.
Yes, we can.
And it's yeah, we can do it, man. I mean, thanks.
Congratulations. Hello, talk to me here.
Yeah, man, good afternoon. I've not been so much of a fan of West Indies in the last 15, 20 years. But I can say now that technology won the game for the West Indies. Technology.
That's what you say?
That's what I saw the match, man.
Technology. But again, we have to respect your opinion too, huh? Hello, talk to me. Hello.
Way down under, a warrior falls. Michael Holding falls in the heat of the battle.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Party in Houston.
Party in Houston too. Wow.
I'm so excited, right?
Yeah, you're very excited. I can sense that.
Right. Because I was listening
Yes.
to 295 and I was watching it on my computer.
Oh, okay.
And before Ozzy announced the six to win the match, he came out on the computer. Celebrating before you all.
Oh, you were celebrating. Okay, I get that.
Yes, man. I was doing some work. And boy, I had to forget work, man.
Well, they say have one or two, huh? Thank you, Herbert Savage up there in Houston. You can give us a call there.
As the sun shines, you know we gon' take it higher. But we got to walk.
Rally around the West Indies.
One forever, yeah. Rally.
You have a caller there?
And all the listeners, a blessed and peaceful afternoon.
How are you?
I'm blessed, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to West Indies for making us proud, and thanks Q95 for carrying it the last part of its life. Thank you very much, blessed.
I can say quite categorically that Carlisle John Baptist was one who predicted the West Indies. Big fan of the West Indies. Carlisle, you feeling proud now?
Man, proud is an understatement. I have never ever doubted the West Indies. Never, not a moment. And if you look at how the game is going, the West Indies, on paper, the West Indies has the best team. Fielding, batting, bowling. Sammy has not even bowled. And look at what happened. I told the guy at Scotiabank that doesn't matter if Gil Force fails and Gil failed. I said it's all about the West Indies and you will see what will happen. And all along the West Indies guys, they pace themselves and we are right there. And Sammy said,
well, at one moment there, I'm sure you were thinking that's it for us.
No, I never ever doubted. Never doubted. I looked at the game. I have been on the streets and I looked at the game, all areas. In fact, I placed a bet with the security guy at Scotiabank. I was so confident. I told him that when West Indies win, I'm going to come across and check him. I will not tell you. We bet $2, only $2. but that is just to show you how confident that I was. I also told him that I have my 1 liter black for Sunday, sealed for me to punish England.
Are you confident about Sunday?
Let me tell you, if I'm confident about Sunday, the women are going to beat the Australians, and we, the men, we're going to beat the English twice. We're going to send them crying back to England. Telling you that, I am telling you that. Remember the under 21. So it's all about the West Indies. Just look at those guys. Those guys filled with passion, filled with emotion, and Sammy and those guys, they will not be around for the next T20, which is in 4 years. So Sammy will not be there, Gale and the likes, and all of them. So, and West Indies, they have the most players who has won the last the championship. So they are an experienced bunch of players. I mean, I trust me, I know how it feels up there. And Sunday.
So what's the mood in the city now, Carlisle John Baptist?
Well,
celebration?
Well, I'll tell you, I am now speaking to you from one of the banks in Dominica.
Okay.
You should have seen the emotions there. At one time, I never thought that West Indies cricket was so high. The everybody there was just one word. Basically, you remember when Brian Lara scored his 360 order?
In Antigua, yeah.
Right. It was something like that. Everything was at a standstill because everybody wanted to feel that moment, to feel that passion of West Indies getting through to the finals.
Carlisle, more celebration, I imagine, as we continue. Thank you very much.
You know the desert is come. We've lost the battle, but yet we will win the war. As long as we rally round the West Indies, now and forever. Rally round the West Indies. Never say never. Pretty soon the runs are gonna flow again like water, bringing so much joy to each and every son and daughter. Say we gonna rise again like a raging fire. As the sun shines, you know we gon' take it higher. We gotta rally round the West Indies, one forever. Yes, rally round the West Indies. Stoke up the fire. Way down under, a warrior falls. Michael Holding falls in the heat of the battle. Michael should have left long time. I heard an angry brother shout, Caribbean man, that is the root of our trouble.
remember the days of Bell's Combo and B+?
A bounce of margarita, one night in a fiesta.
What about the late great Tony, king of fried chicken and punch? Simon, the once-time pride of the West Coast. The old school band club, formerly Simon Night Club, newly refurbished, will be slamming on Saturday, April 2nd, 10 p.m. Mr. Mix, Prince Radix, and the Gale Force wins of 48 karat gold, Swinging Stars. The 40 days and 40 nights will be over. It's a big people affair. Entrance $20. Supported by Digicel, the extraordinary network. The old school Barman Club Massacre, Saturday, April 2nd. Swinging Stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Radix. Programun Vini Bunulaje. Do you remember the days of Bell's Combo and B+?
A bounce of margarita, one night in a fiesta.
What about the late great Tony, king of fried chicken and punch? Simon, the once-time pride of the West Coast. The old school band club, formerly Simon Night Club, newly refurbished, will be slamming on Saturday, April 2nd, 10 p.m. Mr. Mix, Prince Radix, and the Gale Force wins of 48 karat gold, Swinging Stars. The 40 days and 40 nights will be over. It's a big people affair. Entrance $20. Supported by Digicel, the extraordinary network. The old school Barman Club Massacre, Saturday, April 2nd. Swinging Stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Radix. Programun Vini Bunulaje.
Do you want to save 80% on your electricity bill and still extend the life of your lightings? SJ Lighting and Electrical Store, Double Dragon Trading Limited at River Road, Picard, Portsmouth. LED lighting, we do it best. LED light sources, solar lights, crystal lamps, ceiling lamps, chandeliers, low voltage lamps and bulbs. Fancy, classy, and exquisite lights for your home or business. Search Facebook SJ Lighting. Check in store at River Road, Picard, Portsmouth. Call 767-445-3755. SJ Lighting, Electrical Store, Double Dragon Trading Limited, Picard, Portsmouth. LED lighting, we do it best.
Q Classifieds. Get more value for your money, more bang for your buck. Advertise on Q95. Get even more value when you advertise on Q Classifieds. Property for sale, lease, homes, business premises, car rentals, job vacancies, hotel and restaurant services, tours, finance and insurance services, and more. Advertise on Q Classifieds. Advertise your audio or videos, scripts, flyer information, notices, and more. Advertise on Q Classifieds. Everyone's listening. Get the word out to local, regional, and worldwide listeners in real time. Advertise on Q Classifieds, your channel for quick results. Advertise on Q Classifieds. Right on Q.
It's WrestleMania time again. Come see Shane McMahon take on The Undertaker in a steel cage match. Roman Reigns versus Triple H for the WWE Championship belt. And there is more. Dean Ambrose takes on The Beast. WrestleMania, April 3rd, 2016. Don't miss out on this great wrestling pay-per-view event. Only on Mapping.
Do you remember the days of Bell's Combo and B+?
A bounce of margarita, one night in a fiesta.
What about the late great Tony, king of fried chicken and punch? Simon, the once-time pride of the West Coast. The old school band club, formerly Simon Night Club, newly refurbished, will be slamming on Saturday, April 2nd, 10 p.m. Mr. Mix, Prince Radix, and the Gale Force wins of 48 karat gold, Swinging Stars. The 40 days and 40 nights will be over. It's a big people affair. Entrance $20. Supported by Digicel, the extraordinary network. The old school Barman Club Massacre, Saturday, April 2nd. Swinging Stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Radix. Programun Vini Bunulaje.
The cadet
Corps of Dominica presents the first ever Brass in the Back. Yes, you heard right. Brass in the Back. Saturday, April 2nd on the forecourt in the Windsor Park Stadium from 3 p.m. There will be live entertainment by the Danger Band, Legacy Band, the Cadet Corps Brass Band, and the Caribbean #1 party band, the Swinging Stars. DJ Hallow Boy and a big DJ making his debut will be playing all the hottest and biggest tunes. The price is only $10 for adults and $5 for children. There will be bouncing castles for the kids, board games, and lots to eat and drink. Come support the youth. It's a real family treat. Come be part of the first ever Brass in the Back. Saturday, April 2nd from 3 p.m. on the forecourt in the Windsor Park Stadium. Don't miss it.
Brighter Days, the one-stop shop for your baby diapers, wipes, cleaning products, grocery items, and bulk or wholesale items. Located on the corner of Great George and Hillsborough Streets by the All Saints Medical School. Visit us today. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Telephone number is 448-1636. Brighter Days.
Do you remember the days of Bell's Combo and B+? What about the late great Tony, king of fried chicken and punch? Simon, the once-time pride of the West Coast. The old school band club, formerly Simon Night Club, newly refurbished, will be slamming on Saturday, April 2nd, 10 p.m. Mr. Mix, Prince Radix, and the Gale Force Winds of 48 karat gold, Swinging Stars. The 40 days and 40 nights will be over. It's a big people affair. Entrance $20. Supported by DJ Cell, the Extraordinary Network. The Old School Barman Club Massacre, Saturday, April 2nd. Swinging Stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Radix. Programun Vini Bunulaje.
Okay, let's take a phone call there as we continue to talk on the block. Hello.
Hi, Matt Delty. Good afternoon to you, bro.
How you doing, my brother? How you doing?
Well, I can sing the excitement in your voice, my bro.
Yes, like a West Indian.
Yes, it is, and I can tell you, for me, I'm very happy to see that West Indies, could have performed in such a way, and to allow West Indians to feel proud of them. As Carla said, I don't really give up, on West Indies, because we have the talent, and I think the guys just need to put their heads together, and on Sunday we're going to get it done. But the few moments that I saw there that I will never forget. There was the cameramen captured the wives of Dodi and a few of the other big boys on the India team. Mm-hmm. And their hands were together as if they were prepared to go to the altar to pray. But I don't think that prayer would have helped them this time. And also, apart from Brian Lara, my favorite cricketer, Tendulkar is the person that I also admire a lot. Mm-hmm. And I really felt sorry for him when the cameraman, showed him, he didn't know whether it was to sit or whether it was to stand. So
great camera moments there.
Yes. So I'll always remember that, and I feel sorry for the poor guy, but that's what it is. But there's a lesson in that also, Matt, that in anything that we do, once there's more than one person involved, that no one person can get it done. So that teamwork is very important, and it showed, because Gail did not perform this morning, and look at what Simmons did for us, and Russell. So it's also a lesson. And the joy, we must also take the lesson out of it. So,
but do you think that Gail was under pressure? I mean, he performed the same way in the last game.
Yeah, I think he was under pressure, and I mean, you're going to find this happening, you know, man, because this is the game before the finals, you know. So, but the other guys understood that if Gale did not do it for us, that they had to really put their head down, and that's exactly what they did, you know. So it's congratulations to the team, and just want to wish them all the best for Sunday, and also the women team and so on. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, man, thank you very much. Have a great one. Let's take another phone call. Hello. Uh-oh. Are you there, caller? No, you'll have to try calling back. It's a 449-3095, 449-3096. Somebody else is on the telephone. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
How do you do?
You sound like a proud West Indian, you.
Well, Mark, I was standing in the bank, right?
Uh-huh.
And if West Indies had lost this afternoon, I feel a few people would have dropped in that bank this afternoon there.
You were standing in a bank in town, right?
Yes.
Oh boy, and the final moments there.
Okay.
Wondering what's going to happen. Thank you very much. The numbers are 449 as, of course, West Indians, Dominicans continue to react to the big game there in India, Mumbai. West Indies winning by 7 wickets, making everybody in the Caribbean proud. We take another telephone call. Hello.
Matt.
Yes, talk to me.
Okay, Matt.
I'm okay.
Okay, Matt. I am really, really proud of West Indies today. Both the ladies and the men, Matt. Them, Matt.
For a moment there, you thought that we would have lost? No, I think we lost that call. 44930, and everybody's calling in to, of course, congratulate the West Indies team. Big victory. The finals on Sunday, you know, between West Indies and England. Are we going to do it again? Maybe you should call me and tell me just what you think is going to happen on Sunday. Your predictions. Hello.
Matt, not about Sunday. Matt, what I was saying, they should give a holiday and we should be...
A holiday, Marlon. Marlon wants a holiday. Really? So every time the West Indies win, maybe we should have a holiday. Huh? You want a holiday, Marlon? 449-3095-9697. There will be celebration, I imagine. Waters, according to Ozzy Lewis, will flow. That's the way that West Indians celebrate. Hello.
Joy of the Lord is our strength.
You can't stop celebrating, my brother.
The women won this morning.
Congratulations.
Won this morning, a double win. And Matt,
yes.
Sunday, we're going to mash up England.
You don't think you're too optimistic, my brother?
My brother, I pray to my mighty God that we're going to mash up England on Sunday. That's what's going to happen. By faith, Moses crossed the Red Sea. By faith, West Indies is going to beat England.
All right. What's your predictions? Can we do it again versus England? We're gonna come back after this.
It's WrestleMania time again. Come see Shane McMahon take on The Undertaker in a steel cage match. Roman Reigns versus Triple H for the WWE Championship belt. And there is more. Dean Ambrose takes on the Beast. WrestleMania, April 3rd, 2016. Don't miss out on this great wrestling pay-per-view event. Only on Mapping.
Do you remember the days of Bell's Combo and B+? What about the late great Tony, king of fried chicken and punch? Simon the once-time pride of the West Coast. The Old School Band Club, formerly Simu Nightclub, newly refurbished, will be slamming on Saturday, April 2nd, 10 p.m. Mr. Mix, Prince Radix, and the Gale Force Winds of 48 karat gold, Swinging Stars. The 40 days and 40 nights will be over. It's a big people affair. Entrance $20. Supported by DJ Cell, the Extraordinary Network. The Old School Barman Club Massacre, Saturday, April 2nd. Swinging Stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Radix. To Gamun Vini Bunulaje.
The Cadet Corps of Dominica presents the first ever Brass in the Back. Yes, you heard right. Brass in the
Somebody said that, Matt, I don't like cricket, but Ozzy definitely made it to sound so excited there.
Entertainment by the Danger Band, Legacy Band, the Cadet Corps Brass Band, and the Caribbean #1 party band, the Swinging Stars. DJ Hollow Boy and a big DJ making his debut will be playing all the hottest and biggest tunes. The price is only $10 for adults and $5 for children. There will be bouncing castles for the kids, board games, and lots to eat and drink. Come support the youth. It's a real family treat. Come be part of the first ever Brass in the Back. Saturday, April 2nd from 3 p.m. on the forecourt in the Wice Stadium. Don't miss it.
Brighter Days, the one-stop shop for your baby diapers, wipes, cleaning products, grocery items, and bulk or wholesale items. Located on the corner of Great George and the Hillsborough Streets by the All Saints Medical School. Visit us today. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Telephone number is 448-1636. Brighter Days.
Do you remember the days of Bell's Combo and B+? What about the late great Tony, king of fried chicken and punch? Simon, the once-time pride of the West Coast. The Old School Band Club, formerly Simu Nightclub, newly refurbished, will be slamming on Saturday, April 2nd, 10 p.m. Mr. Mix, Prince Radix, and the Gale Force Winds of 48 karat gold, Swinging Stars. The 40 days and 40 nights will be over. It's a big people affair. Entrance $20. Supported by DJ Cell, the Extraordinary Network. The Old School Barman Club Massacre, Saturday, April 2nd. Swinging Stars, Mr. Mix and Prince Radix. To Gamun Vini Bunulaje.
We're back. Talk on the block. Of course, for the past 45 minutes or so, we've been talking about the win of the West Indies.
Q Classifieds. Get more value for your money, more bang for your buck. Advertise on Q95. Get even more value when you advertise on Q Classifieds. Property for sale, lease, homes, business premises, car rentals, job vacancies, hotel and restaurant services, tours, finance and insurance services, and more. Advertise on Q Classifieds. Advertise your audio or videos, scripts, flyer information, notices, and more. Advertise on Q Classifieds. Everyone's listening. Get the word out to local, regional, and worldwide listeners in real time. Advertise on Q Classifieds, your channel for quick results. Advertise on Q Classifieds. Right on Q.
Do you want to save 80% on your electricity bill and still extend the life of your lightings? SJ Lighting and Electrical Store, Double Dragon Trading Limited at River Road, Picard, Portsmouth. LED lighting, we do it best. LED light sources, solar lights, crystal lamps, ceiling lamps, chandeliers, low voltage lamps and bulbs. Fancy, classy, and exquisite lights for your home or business. Search Facebook SJ Lighting. Check in store at River Road, Picard, Portsmouth. Call 767-445-3755. SJ Lighting, Electrical Store, Double Dragon Trading Limited, Picard, Portsmouth. LED lighting, we do it best.
It's WrestleMania time again. Come see Shane McMahon take on The Undertaker in a steel cage match. Roman Reigns versus Triple H for the WWE Championship belt. And there is more. Dean Ambrose takes on the Beast. WrestleMania, April 3rd, 2016. Don't miss out on this great wrestling pay-per-view event. Only on Mapping.
All right, Dominica, we are 1:48 in the afternoon, and of course we'll be hearing a lot of talk lately about some movements within the Electoral Commission, and a lot of people have been asking questions. Just yesterday, we spoke briefly to, of course, the leader of the DFP, Mr. Michael Astafan. He did say yesterday that he's a little concerned as to, what he's hearing in terms of what's going down at the Electoral Commission there and re-electoral reform. To quote him, he said that a lot of nonsensical, and there's a nonsensical and dangerous attempt on free and fair elections in Dominica. I'm going to be talking to one of the commissioners, Mr. Wayne James. The Freedom Party also said too that, I'll quote, the party said it is unbelievable that legal minds would sit with the ruling party to put together such an uncivilized and draconian proposal referred to as Labour Party's recommendation for electoral reform. Commissioner Wayne James, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, Matt Peltier, and to the listening public, Dominicans at home and overseas. What did you say? What you really wanted me to comment on, Matt?
Wayne James, a lot of concern as it relates to the commission, the Electoral Commission. Are things happening there that we should be worried about?
Matt Peltier, at this moment, what I'm prepared to say is, at the Electoral Commission, as we speak, we have been having several meetings. And the meetings that we're having are meetings that is dealing with some proposals that were sent to us by the government of Dominica. We are dealing with this proposal, and I can assure the people of Dominica, both here and overseas, that the work is going on at the Electoral Commission. And I want to reassure them that Mr. Hilary Shillingford and myself, we have been very watchful, very prudent, and we are doing what we said we came to do at the Electoral Commission, which is the work on behalf of the people of Dominica, both here in Dominica and overseas.
I think this is all I really want to say at this point, because meetings are ongoing and I don't think it would be right for me to divulge anything further. But I just want to let the Dominican people be assured that at the end of our meeting and our recommendations, which we will then send to the government, I want to say to the Dominican people that they for sure will be proud of, especially, and I want to say that, especially Mr. Hilary Shillingford and myself. I think that is all I would like to say at this moment.
But you did say, Wayne, that you're being very watchful. There's things, there is need to be very watchful? That's the question I will ask.
Well, Matt, yes, I will answer that. There are things that we need to be watchful about. But as I said, we have in meetings, and we have a few more meetings so that we could wrap up our deliberations and put our recommendations together. And when that is done, as we promised Mr. Shillingford and myself, that the people of Dominica will hear from us. Because, I've made it very clear, even to my other colleagues on the commission, that, the work at the commission is the people of Dominica's business. It is not a business for us to keep behind the walls of the Electoral Commission. Because as we will understand that elections is about every single individual in this country. Elections is what determines government. Government determines the lifestyle of every person in this country. So, yes, we are watchful because there are things there we are seeing. But rest assured, at the end of this, the people of Dominica will hear from us. So this is all I'm prepared to say at this time, Matt.
All right. Keep your watchful eyes and be watchdogs for the people of Dominica, my friend.
Yeah, thanks very much, Matt, and God bless you and the people of Dominica.
Thank you very much. Thank you. In other words, keep watch. Hello, talk to me here.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
I'm just hearing, basically, the Electoral Commission asked the political parties to send in their proposal. And all I am hearing is that this could be discussed. The proposal sent by the Labour Party / government. What happens to the proposal of the two other opposition parties?
Are you asking me that question?
But have they not sent their proposal? Because
you think I should have asked
by the one party?
Oh, okay, all right.
It's only one party that is running. I don't understand that.
Well, maybe I should call Mr. Wayne James back and said, have you received the proposals from the other party just
yet? I would want to know because it's only one party I'm hearing sending proposals.
All right, okay. I thought it was a fair question, so, I called Mr. Wayne James back, and he's live and prepared to go live to answer this one. Mr. Wayne James, what about the other proposals from the other parties?
Matthelte, let me inform the caller who called a while ago that since I have been on the Electoral Commission, and I'm sure Mr. Shillingford would say the very same thing, the Electoral Commission has never asked any of the political parties in this country to send proposals to us. We have never done that. So I do not know where this caller got this information, that the Electoral Commission requested proposals and it's only the Dominica Labour Party who was sent. That is very misleading. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. But I just want to put it on the record that we have not asked for that. What we are dealing with now, it is proposals sent to us by the Dominica Labour Party, because you heard the Prime Minister, we all heard the Prime Minister, the Dominica Labour Party and the government of Dominica. So this caller is misinformed, and if the other parties send recommendations to us to deal with, we would be dealing with it. But you know, before I became a commissioner, I knew that the other parties, the Freedom Party and the United Workers' Party, had presented certain papers to the Electoral Commission. So I think the Electoral Commission is very much aware and have documentary evidence of proposals sent to the Commission. At that time, Mr. Shillingford and myself were not members of the Electoral Commission.
Okay.
And we have not seen those proposals before. So that is what I can say. But as we speak, we have never asked for any proposals from any political party in this country.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Let's take our final phone call, I think, for the moment there. Very interesting.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon to your listening public. You have some people who will hear what they want to hear, and they won't hear what is said, Matt. Matt, how many times have I heard, even up to a couple of days ago, that the Freedom Party and the United Workers' Party had in fact even presented a proposal to the heads of government meeting in
St. Kitts.
In St. Kitts, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
So, Matt, this guy that suddenly find his voice to be talking when he should have told us how many passports were sold, he hasn't done that yet. He should have answered to the Public Accounts Committee. He has not done that yet. He hasn't reported for how many years on the Public Accounts Committee. But all of a sudden, Matt, he has more ears than God himself, and he has more, he's a better lawyer than even senior counsel Anthony Astafan.
Well, stick to the subject here. I know that this is going to inflame in a minute here, but we have two more. Hello.
Thank you, man, for taking my call.
Yes.
Papa, there.
Okay, Papa.
Yes, and you happening there?
Good.
All right. The same thing I'm talking about, you know, my boy. Yeah, because all now, it's about a child that fall in the river Fossesha while crossing there. If you go down the road there now, go Bagatelle now, it's a struggle for us to go for here in the river there. Bagatelle also. I want to tell the authorities to come and give us a strength in Bagatelle, because we that put them in power there. We that put them in power, my boy. Grand Bay, Bagatelle and Postmodern had them power, all of them sing for their supper. You understand? You getting that?
I'm getting that. You're not getting the support that you deserve, you're saying, for in the Bagatelle area. Our final phone call, talk to me.
Yeah, Matt, in one of the meetings that the opposition parties had with the Electoral Commission, they took the opportunity to present the dirty letter, the communication between Alec and Tony and the PM when they were manipulating the Electoral Commission, Matt. And Gerald Burton said he had never heard of that letter that was so much publicized on Q95, Matt. So they took the opportunity to present that nasty communication.
Point well taken there. Hello, quickly.
Matt, good afternoon.
Matt,
I think these people doing things backward. The proposals or recommendations supposed to come from the commission. The commission is an independent creature of the constitution. They're not supposed to take any proposal from any side, whether opposition or government. They as experts supposed to meet, deliberate, work within the laws. There are laws governing the elections in Dominica. They have to follow the laws.
And this is where we wrap it up.